Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Morrowind, where we have been doing some tasks for the Imperial Cult, for our friend Sinolian here. Thus far, we have gathered some muck and gathered some marshmallow, and our friend Sinolian here has been making potions from the things we've gathered to give them to the needy, a worthy cause. Along the way, we have gathered some of other materials, which we have unceremoniously dumped onto the floor here. So let's talk to Sinolian and see if he has any more work for us. Good morning, Sinolian. Goodness, I was so busy, I almost forgot. Have you checked your advancement in the Imperial Cult? As you serve Mara and the Nine, so shall you rise in rank. Ah, the Imperials. Always focused on the advancement. Congratulations, Laevus, you've been promoted to Initiate. You have shown yourself to be a loyal and diligent member of the Imperial Cult, Laevus. As a token of our appreciation, here is a little gift that may make your labors a little easier. And please remember, check your advancement in our ranks regularly. Yes, the focus is ever on advancement here in the cult. Marin Amulet has been added to your inventory. Let's check that out. Let's see. That is an interesting looking little item. Marin Amulet. Value 300. Fortify Speechcraft, Restoration, Mysticism, and Conjuration. All for 5 points for 30 seconds. Cast when used. Well, that'll be a fairly interesting item to use. If not, we can sell it. Sinolian, have you any tasks for us today? Bring me 5 units of Willow Anther for Cure Paralyzation Potions. I am ashamed to admit it, but I steal Willow Anther from the flowers growing around the house of Gorak Bagrat. His house is on the mainland, just north of the Foreign Quarter. A cleric stealing from criminals to aid the needy. Perhaps I have been hanging around Xanathar worshippers too long. Well, indeed, a cleric stealing from criminals. Apparently this Gorak Bagrat individual is a criminal. Gorak Bagrat, net rancher, horticulturalist, and smuggler, lives just north of the bridge from Vivek Foreign Quarter to the mainland. Everyone knows he smuggles skooma, but he's got friends in the Legion and the Kimona Tong protection, so no one will touch him. Perhaps it is wrong, but I steal Willow Anther from the willow flowers he grows outside his manor. Be careful. Gorak Bagrat is a dangerous criminal. Under no circumstances enter his home. Do not try to speak to him. Okay. Alright, we're off to gather some Willow Anther from a known smuggler. An orc by any name. A male orc, in fact, given that name. Alright, so he lives just north of the Vivek Foreign Quarter. So let's head there.
Speak freely, friend.
Might as well get in a little daily devotion. The glory of the Nine. Let's see. How do we get around here?
What say?
Should be trying to get a levitate ring made, but I think it's going to be super expensive. Maybe we can do that when we're finished up with these tasks for the cult. For now, I need to cast levitate. The old-fashioned way, with lots of failing. Ah, not failing today. I'm trying to remember what Willow Anther looks like. I think it's a pink flower, or it might be a
Where's your
black
uniform?
flower.
Go ahead, stranger.
Thinking maybe we'll get lucky. Find some along the way. Maybe we won't have to bother this criminal. Oh, the sun rays coming down through the dragon statue with the backdrop of the Ministry of Truth. Just can't get a good angle on that. Oh well. Onwards.
Do you want something from me?
I do not, in fact. Ooh, I see you, next sound. Ooh, are you caught in a rock? Ow! Trapped a soul. There are some flowers. Lots of flowers. Let's see, what is this? Willow flower. Willow anther. That is what we're looking for, correct? Sinoleon needs 5 units of willow anther. Jackpot. Alright, since we're here, let's gonna collect all of these. Black anther. And yeah, we're here. Why not? Cork bulb. This is gold canet, I believe. All growing in the wild, so no entanglements with smugglers at the moment. And 2 scribs I saw, but none are singing any songs. That makes me sad a little bit. Alright, let's just double check that we actually have the 5 that are necessary to turn in. And we have 7. Excellent. Let's simply recall back.
If you care to talk, I would
All right.
consider it a privilege.
Sinoleon, good news. So, you have brought me 5 units of willow anther. Here's a cure paralyzation potion for you, and a little something extra since you've been such a diligent helper. I learned a great deal from this book, but I know its lessons by heart. I'd like you to have my old copy, and I hope it brings you the same satisfaction it brought me. Speak to me again when you are ready for another lay healer mission, and don't forget to check for advancement. The 4 Suitors of Beneta has been added to your inventory. Interesting. Let's check that out. So we got this Alchemist Formulary last time, which has some interesting recipes in it. Healer's recipes. Restore health, restore fatigue, cure common disease, restore magicka, and feather, levitation, and water breathing and water walking. And shield. Wow, this is a very long book. Shield and invisibility. All various ingredients for those potions. Good to know. Now, the 4 Suitors of Beneta. Up until he was 10 years old, Oin Parnaphacasis was in an elite group of the very best families of Nisus. Seems to be a little history on Nisus. Perhaps another time. For now, we have lots of Imperial tasks to do. But first, advancement! Bring me 5 units of scrib jelly for cure poison and cure blight potions. The closest reliable source of scribs is the Shulk Egg Mine, southwest of Valmora, on the west bank of the Uada Odai, near a swinging bridge. Uada, I believe, means river. The Kwama worker is not aggressive, but the Kwama warrior and Kwama forager are another matter. Be careful with them. I'll teach you the detect creature spell to help you hunt scribs. Excellent. Scribs are a larval form of the Kwama. Crushed scrib produced a nutritious but sour-tasting gelatin with modest magical properties that the natives eat with gusto. Shulk Egg Mine. I swear there was a topic for Shulk Igmine, but maybe I'm going crazy. So, we are well versed in the Quama colony lore. I believe we had spoken with Elone over in Citadine, and she told us all about the Quama colonies. So we know that the foragers and the warriors are the ones to look out for. So, Shulk Egg Mine, that might be the egg mine right next to Balmora, where we had that Fighter's Guild task. So, it would have been nice if we had a recall back in Balmora, but we don't. So, I think the best thing to do would be go to the Vex Foreign Quarter and get a ride from the guild guide at the Mages Guild back to Balmora. I think that would be the best course of action. So, onwards.
You want
And
something?
we'll also do our devotion to the 9 divines.
You've got my ear.
Glory
Let's
to
hear
the
it.
9 divines. Alright, so to Vivek
What say you?
on another great day here in Vardenfell. Now, I know I have levitation potions, but I'm trying to get a little practice in.
Where's
Gentlemen,
your uniform?
I am off duty, sir. I believe the next course for the Legion
If you Any want time now. Now's the time.
is, I think, somewhere here in Ebonheart. I have to check my notes. And didn't we just see a couple of script along the way to Vivek? I think we did. Hopefully they're still there. Ah, there's one. An abandoned boat. I'm sorry, Scrib. We have need of your jelly. Ooh, 2. It does fortify willpower, cure poison, cure blight disease, and restore willpower. That is actually kind of amazing. And we need 5? Yes. Ah, there's the other Scrib. Ooh, got him right in the eye. This one was diseased, so I don't feel so bad about that. Ah, Vivek. So, we must get to the foreign quarter. Rat. I could use thine soul, little rat. So this, let's see, the Scales banner is House Lalu, I believe. I think if we keep going, we will hit the foreign quarter. Yes. Oh, another Scrib. We'll get really lucky. Oh, 3 down, 2 to go. Ah, I remember that ancestral tomb. That was Caerulus, I think it's called. That was the first encounter we had with vampires. Yes, Caerulus. It'd be hard to forget that one. I think I remember downing about 3 or 4 potions to make sure that we didn't catch vampirism. I was having quite a fit about that, actually. Humorous to look back on it. Laevus is lucky. Laevus is missed. I believe that's 5. No, that's 4 scrib jelly. Apparently I cannot count. So, this is the foreign quarter. You can tell by the Imperial Dragon Banner. So, I wasn't really interested in getting wet, but there might be a scrib or two over here. So I'm gonna check anyway. And a Kaboody. I see you, Thrillist Tomb. I thought there might be an egg mine over here. Aha! There is. Eastways. But if we're lucky, we might find a scrib outside. Not have to enter that at all. I'll take the Conberry, that's for sure. Let's see, this is the little homestead. Madam? Pray tell you doing?
Speak, traveler.
Just a friendly warning, don't spook the netch. Don't worry, they're completely safe if you don't bother them, but get them riled up and they're trouble, especially the Betty netch. The Betty netch is the tough one. It's a bull netch that's poisonous, but the Betty netch is twice as tough and twice as mean. Normally a single Betty netch will have a harem of 5 or 6 bull netch, but we keep the bull-Betty ratio closer to 1:1 for faster breeding. It tends to make our Betty netch a little more aggressive than they are in the wild. Okay, so she is a netch farmer. These are her netch, so we don't want to disturb them. And unfortunately, I don't see any scrib. Well, here's the colony. Here's the Conberry. Alright, so we are in need of exactly 1 scrib jelly. Alright, you are a worker. So, let's sneak. And sneak up on some scrib. Howia egg mine. I also did want to check out this detect creature spell. So I had key before. I had enchantment before. Now we have detect creature. 50 to 150 to 150. Wow, that's quite the range. Oh, there's a miner in here. Not sure how I feel about killing the scrib from a mined colony. Yeah. I'd much rather take scrib outs in at a wild colony. And I think there's one, pardon me, I think there's one near Satanine, if I believe. Let's see. Satanine is just here. Yeah, let's go to Satanine. I know there's a wild colony near Satanine, so we need to go west. Oh. Little by little, getting better. Just taking a look around on the odd chance that there's another scrib out here. Ooh. Let's avoid the poison tentacles. Thank you very much. Okay, where are we? That is the Dren plantation. So we need to go west. Ow. Ooh. Steady. Steady. There we go. Now, how many petties do we have left? Oh, we have filled them all, I believe. And all of our lessers. Okay. So we have no more soul gems for the lesser creatures. Ah, I wasted one. A common soul gem. That's alright. There's, who is his name? Baylor. From which we obtained the marshmallow. So we need to go to Satanine. This way. Haven't been back this way in quite a long time. Oh, hello. It's just a random dreamer along the road here?
That is quite enough.
That is quite enough. You have betrayed Lord Dagoth. Taste his vengeance. That sounded a little aggressive. Oh, I see a scrib. Sorry, scrib. I have need of thine jelly. Rats. So it seems like that dreamer was going to attack me, but he didn't. Perhaps he can still be saved. If I remember correctly, the egg mine is Adamasartis. Ah, yes, there's the egg mine. So, let's get this task done. Or we might not have to. Scrib. Aha! Scrib jelly. Now we have the requisite amount, so we can simply recall back to Sinnoh. Just want to make sure there was no other directions. Yep.
If you care to talk, I would consider it a privilege.
Sinolian, I have good news. I see you've brought me 5 units of scrib jelly. Here are a cure poison potion and a cure blight potion for you, and an alembic for your potion making. Please remind me to check your advancement in our ranks and speak to me again when you are ready for another lay healer mission. So, alembic. I'm sure we have a master alembic that is better than this apprentice. Kind of him to start giving us some alchemical equipment if we didn't have any. I think we're going to... Oh, my encumbrance is pretty good. Okay, Sinolian, what else do you have for us? Advancement. I've been promoted to Acolyte. You have shown yourself a loyal and diligent member of the Imperial Cult, Laevus. As a token of appreciation, here's a little gift that may make your labors a little easier. And please remember, check your advancement in our ranks regularly. Stendaran Belt has been added to your inventory. Stendaran Belt. Fortify attack, unarmored, blunt, and enchant. Ooh, that's a nice belt. For the enchant, for while I'm enchanting. And the fortify attack isn't bad. Alright, Sinolian, what's our next task? Bring me 5 units of cork bulb for a cure common disease and restore health potions. The best place to look for cork bulb is the Ascadian Isles, and Arvel Manor in particular. The Imperial Cult has an agreement with the Ascadian Isles plantation owners that permits us to gather the cork bulb. The direct route means swimming, so I'll teach you a little spell. He must have taught me. Kind of a swift swim kind of spell. Let's see, his name is Sinolian. Swimmer's Blessing. Swift swim, 5 points for 30 seconds. But we've been collecting a little cork bulb, so I think we can... Yes, we have. So I think we can simply hand him that. I see you have brought me 5 units of cork bulb root. Here are a cure common disease and restore health potion for you, and thank you very much. You will of course remember to check your advancement. Speak to me again when you're ready for another lay healer mission. Okay? I am ready. Bring me 5 units of rat meat for cure poison potions. The best place to hunt rats is in the underworks of any of Vivek's cantons. Enter the underworks through the trapdoors in the canal works, or enter through the exterior outflow drains underwater along the sides of each canton, if you don't mind to swim. And be careful, sometimes bad things and bad people hide in the underworks. So don't go poking into anything you can't handle. Okay. Now we have got a little rat meat. No, just one. Alright, so to Vivek. Do we need to drop anything? Down to 30 arrows. That should be enough. Alright, to Vivek.
Ah, a visitor. What may I
Hello.
do for you?
I'm just doing my daily devotion to the glorious 9 divines.
What brings you here?
I'm doing tasks for the apothecary, Sinolian.
What say you?
Getting better at that. I'm not failing so much. Though I'd probably be better at it if I was wearing my mentor's ring.
Where's your uniform?
I'm off duty, sir. How many times must I explain? Apparently, I got stuck on that little ridge here. Alright, to Vivek.
What say you?
Guar. So, to collect rad meat, we were told to go to the underworks of a canton. I believe any canton will do. That is the temple canton. I'm assuming that the temple is a little bit cleaner than the other cantons. So, I'm gonna go to one. Wow. It's too bad they didn't want crab meat. I could have gathered that all day. That guard, way over there in the canton, was going to try to help me. So, let's see. This is the Hlalu canton, so prefer not to get wet if you don't have to. So let's go get to the underworks the old-fashioned way, walking. And I'm not sure what the best route is. Hello, madam.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
I don't believe I've seen a dark elf with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? I am Nalami Valeth, commoner. You know what I heard about Baram? The other day he woke up in the temple, but couldn't remember how he got there or why he went there. He made a big joke of it, saying he must have tied one on last night and forgot about it. Sure, I understand the joke. Ah, well. Well, we just need to get to the underworks. Hello.
What do you want?
Welcome to Vivek, Laevus. I'm Vidran Balan. Are you looking for services here in the city? Maybe I can help you. I am assassin and retainer of the great house Hlalu. Don't really want to mess with this guy. I hear the same thing from everybody. Everybody's feeling tired. Wonder if something is going around. I wonder if there's a 6th house base close by. If people are having strange dreams and getting tired, that's usually the thing. If you're having trouble persuading someone, offer a bribe. Don't be so stuffy. Bribes are the lubricant of honest commerce. Native Dunmer and Imperials alike know a noble has to answer a challenge of honor. Only nobles fight duels, and the higher the rank, the stronger the obligation. Interesting. Little advice. Vivek is huge, and it's easy to get lost, but if you observe the law, you can't get into much trouble. My advice is wander freely, learn your way around. See what the craftsmen and traders have to sell. See the sights the pilgrims come to see. The Ministry of Truth, the High Fane, the Palace of Vivek. And while you're here, go take a tour of Ebonheart, the imperial town across the lagoon to the west. A lot to see and do over there. Yeah, so this is a retainer of House Hlalu, so he's going to be very friendly to the imperial occupation, so of course he's going to suggest heading over to Ebonheart to check it out, the Imperial Fort there. Okay, so I wonder if there are more people that are feeling tired. I don't want anything from you, apparently. Hello, Mr. Ordinator. Justice never sleeps. I'll CV watch over you. Have you noticed people staying up all hours of the night, walking in the streets, tradesmen open all the time? Strange, like they can't get to sleep or something, or don't want to go to sleep. Maybe something in their sleep is bothering them, if you follow my meaning. So there's definitely something going on with the influence of
Welcome,
Dagoth
citizen. How may I be of assistance?
But that is not our errand at the moment.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
I'm just looking for the underworks, so I can hunt rats of all things. Aha. Underworks. And definitely need our amulet of star vision. Ah, now we can see. And right on schedule. So, we need 5 units of rat meat. And I think we have 2 now. We have 2. Not much down there. Ah, the seedy underbelly of Vivek. Last time we were here, we were attacked by that... Was it Orc or a Nord? With full bone mail. Ooh, oh. 2. We need 1 more. And we rolled right up to him, because we thought he was a guard. And... you a dreamer.
That is quite enough.
You have betrayed Lord Dagoth. Taste his vengeance. So, there's definitely some Dagoth influence down here. I think we ought to kill this guy. Can't be doing any good down here in the Underworks. Ooh, he cast Sanctuary on himself.
You Inma.
Ugh. Large wrapped corpus meat. Yuck. Alright, so there must be a 6th health base nearby. We're gonna have to investigate at a later time. Ah, I see a rat. Ooh, look how dark it is down here. Who's that rat? Can't even see it. Ooh, way off. Alright, I think that is... I don't know why these aren't stacking. So let's just be certain and grab 1 more. I'm not interested in going for a swim in the sewer at the moment. this rat is totally confused that someone else is down here. He's blighted as well. Oh, it's a stack. Okay. Alright. So, mission accomplished. Let's get out of these sewers, shall we?
You seem like very good company.
Ha, you have no idea. Cerulean, I have returned. I see you brought me 5 units of rat meat. Here's a cure poison potion for you. And since these little errands are becoming a little more dangerous, here are a couple of books you might find useful. Now speak to me again when you are ready for another lay healer mission, and don't forget to check for advancement. The Wraith's Wedding Dowry has been added to your inventory. Chawich Koninj, Volume 1, has been added to your inventory. What, pray tell, are those? So the Wraith's Wedding Dowry. It's worth 300 gold. Unarmored Skilled, 49. The poets are right. There is something life-changing about being in love, said Kepkanja Gra Minfang. A female orc. Sometimes called the Wraith. Interesting. How about this other book? Chawich Koninj, Volume 1. Also worth 300. Another unarmored skill book. I hope this letter reaches you in Saedith Mora. It's been many weeks since I've heard from you, and I hope that the address that I have for you is still up to date. I've given the courier some extra gold. If he doesn't find you, he is to make inquiries as to your whereabouts. As you can see, after a rather tedious crossing, I have at long last made my way from Moraine to my favorite principality in High Rock. Surprisingly literate and always fascinating Cambria. A story for another time, I guess. Come on to the stack. And see if Cerulean has anything else for us. Advancement. Congratulations, Laevus. You've been promoted to Adept. Bring me 1 unit of netch leather for a cure paralyzation potion. The Ascadian Isles is a good place to hunt. I suggest you start by looking around near Baylor Salvu's house. He says he sees wild bullnetch all the time. Now stick with bullnetch to start with. The baiting netch are rather more dangerous. I believe we have some netch leather in Balmora. Baylor Salvu's house. I'm trying to remember where that is. I know we were just there, but that was basically due north of Ebonheart. So that's probably going to be the quickest route to completing this task. So let's do that.
Go ahead.
Strange.
Glory to the 9 Divines! And their magic restoration facilities. Come on. There we go.
What say you? Where's your uniform?
Eddie, soldier. I actually might equal or outrank that gentleman.
I'm a busy guy, so
My rank in the Legion is fairly high at this point.
yeah.
I think to get to Baylor's homestead, basically just went due north from Ebonheart. That's a pretty sight at sunset. So, we're looking for a single bull netch that is not owned by a netch farmer. And I can hear those Nick sounds in the distance. This one actually would do quite nicely, probably. Definitely no farmers nearby, so... let's get him slain before the poison tentacles reach us. Oh, that was actually fairly easy. And there's our natural leather. Oh, hello. Caught me by surprise there, Wild Guar. And you have some guar hide. Alright, recall, and we'll probably call that a day, since it's nighttime.
You seem like very good company.
Hello, Sinelian. I see you have brought me a unit of netch leather. Here are several potions and a little present. A belt of Baliana's soothing balm. Saint Balania. Saint Balina is one of Mara's patron saints, and her dedicated service to the Nine Divines and their followers is a model for us all. I have no more task for you. Perhaps you should speak to Kay about shrine sergeants, or Caerulus Chuptor about almoners, or speak to the oracle Lalatia Varian. Perhaps you can help her. 5 quality magic of resistance potions added to your inventory. Belt of Balina's soothing balm has been added to your inventory. So we got 2 interesting belts from helping Sinnoh here. The Stendarian belt and the belt of Balina's soothing balm. Restore 3 to 12 points on self. That's not bad, actually. And some potions to boot. So for now, I think we're going to take a little nap here. And next time, we'll probably talk to Caerulus Chuptor here.
What may I do for you?
And see about the tasks that he has for us. So, until then, safe travels.